I suppose we've talked about this a lot. I think last year, being our real first year in business, we was kind of like a blur. Okay, I can't believe a year.
I can't believe it's passed so fast.
So we're now starting to get to, okay, so we're at this point. Our weekly revenue seems to be, pretty stagnant around, a number.
Which is a higher number than it was last year.
Yeah.
And when we took over, so that's positive. We started saying we're going to do this number.
Yeah.
But if the system's broken, you won't make that number. They were doing a number comfortably.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, if we don't change anything, we'll stay at that number. And then trying to build from it, you have to get rid of the staff that aren't working well. The jobs that aren't priced right. The teams that are driving all over the city for 2 homes.
Yeah.
Why would you make them drive for 45 minutes to do 2 jobs?
Yeah.
So a lot had to change. So a lot stayed the same. You might have a dip, you might have a rise. It might be because of the holidays. It might be, you had to close because of hurricane. It happens. Your goals, especially us not knowing how to make a goal in an industry we don't know, in a climate, in a demographic, and all of these things. So I think now we know a lot better. I think having more recurring clients, people that we can know, people that we can grow with. Like we've had people have a second baby and you get to know what their name is. You send, like I brought somebody flowers. Like I didn't want to just send something because I'm like, I'm down the road. Let me just go say hello. They've never met me. I'll go. So it's nice. Like Paul will go do an estimate and be like, and their dogs' names are this and this. And I'm like, great, because I'd love someone to know my dog's name. Yeah. So why not?
But I suppose goals-wise, I think it's more to do with, we know we have the capability. We know we have the area, because we cover
territory,
all of Central Florida, which is like a stupid territory. It's almost bigger than the country we come from. So that's kind of weird.
It's hard to get your head around.
So we know we have the catchment area. There's no doubt about that. The issue is around, I suppose the other thing is we know if Trish can talk to somebody on the phone and I can get in front of them, then I can close them.
Yeah.
That's
because they've made half their mind up. Well, they've made some of their mind up to make the call. They've made some of their mind up by what I've provided. And then to have somebody out there nearly there, it's just a matter of confirming that we are who we say we are. We're going to provide what we say we provide. So then us making sure that we do that. And we have all of the things in place. So I suppose our priority is to have the consistency, that consistent good experience. We're not perfect. Nobody is, but that's a goal.
It was interesting listening to Mark earlier because this idea of always be closing. I was only thinking about it because when I go out to an estimate, it's never even in the back of my mind that I'm not going to sign this person up.
Yeah, and I think I tell them in a way.
Bravado.
No.
I just say,
decided.
Why aren't you going to sign?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I say to them, Paul's going to come out to give you that range. He'll be able to give you an accurate estimate.
Yeah.
So that I can tell you over the phone what I think it might be, but I'm not there with you. You could be hard on yourself. You could be too easy on yourself. I'm not going to know for sure, and I don't want to have to call you back and say it's going to be more. You'll be happy if it's less. I don't want to make the call to say it's going to be more. Yeah. So you're going to meet Paul. He's going to see your home. Take notes. We're going to give those notes to the team on the day of service. They're not going to touch the thing you don't want them to touch that's precious to you. Yeah. They're going to dust the thing that gains the most dust, where your dog sits, where the slobber is, where the child nose prints and fingerprints are. It's gathering details, providing the estimate. It's not, is this something you want?
Yeah.
They want it.
So it's done. And honestly,
we're helping.
Again, if you touch on what Mark was saying, like this idea of get the credit card number, then shut up. I'm Irish,
you don't shut up.
She's often said to me,
as you've noticed,
like, what took you so long? I said, we were having a chat.
Yeah. It's like, wait till I tell you about this. I'm like, I've been answering phones. I need to get back to this.
I got to know our life story by the time I come back.
But that's the integration. That's the customer experience, and
they like it.
Yeah.